Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Brinch of Sports Talk 365. Today's episode of Sports Talk 365 podcast, episode number 21. We're going to talk about Tom Brady and the current situation going on with Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brady, decided to walk away from the the New England Patriots after a long, illustrious career with the Patriots. 6 Super Bowl championships, numerous Super Bowl appearances, MVP awards, great games, performances, comebacks for, you know, long list of accomplishments. Where the parties decide to go in separate ways. Whatever you want to call it, Don. What's going on in New England right now? They're in the middle of a rebuild, but they're still alive for a playoff spot. And Brady is now with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And the season is not, depends on who you talk to or you listen to, the season is not going as expected. The moves with the Bucs made, the break, the moves they made were perceived by everyone as Super Bowl moves to get his team to compete for a championship with all the weapons they have. But so far, they're still alive for a playoff spot. They probably get in at probably 11-5, 10-6, like how predicted that it would be. But someone point some things out about the relationship between Bruce Arians, his head coach, and Tom Brady. Couple takeaways that I've noticed from the losses with Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady as their quarterback. One thing is I see in the 5 losses against the Chicago Bears, the New Orleans Saints twice, the Los Angeles Rams, Kansas City to a certain extent, but I think they got lax. That game could have been repeated what happened against the Saints in the second matchup. Chiefs just got a little lax and took their foot off the pedal. But one constant thing I see in those defeats is pass rush up front. Constant pressure up front like that. Imagine if it was coming up front, pressure was coming up front and off the edge at the same time. Brady will get us annihilated. But so far it's been the constant pressure up front that's caused Brady to do things, turn the football over, take sacks, cough it up, a lot of things. But is it all Bruce Arians' fault, or is it that Tom Brady's getting old? Dude's 43 years old. Where is he going to go with that pressure coming up the middle like that? Where is he going to go? He ain't Lamar Jackson. He ain't Taysom Hill. He ain't got the wheels like that. Where is he going to go? 43-year-old quarterback. He got the weapons that everybody's saying he was missing in New England. Last year in New England, he was playing bad. And everybody, pointing to, well, Belichick ain't giving him nothing to work with. But the difference was that Patriots have a better defense. Way better. Last year, they won the division. They had a better defense compared to what he has in Tampa Bay. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some good players on that Bucs defense, but you can game plan around those two players, those Levante David and Devin White. You can game plan around what they can do, and you've seen that so far this season against the upper echelon teams that they play against. Those guys get smoked, especially the corners. You can if you have a good head coach, you can beat this team, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're not that hard to beat. But, I'm seeing Brady doing things that I've never seen him done before. And that's when he was with the Patriots. He's constantly throwing the football down the field. Constantly. Brady, outside of the Randy Moss years in New England, When have you known Tom Brady to be a deep ball thrower? When? You know what I'm saying? Um, he's never been that. You know, you don't see him. I don't see him. I don't see the quick passes going to the wide receivers. I don't see the wide receivers coming out of the backfield making plays. Even though I think the Bucs have a solid rushing attack with Ronald Jones leading the way, Leonard Fournette has been, to me, in my opinion, it's been like a non-factor in this offense. Like it's like a wasted signing to me. Um, there's a multitude of things that's going on with this football team. Um, the offensive line is bad. They were talking about it in the off season when they made the decision to sign Brady, bring in Gronk, all these other pieces, Leonard Fournette, Antonio Brown to the fray. They're saying the offensive line was bad, but the national media, with a few others, try to brush it off and say, nah, they're gonna be beat, they'll be fine, and nah, this is a bad old line, man. Brady was in New England, he was always protected. You gotta protect a Asian quarterback, a 40 to 43-year-old quarterback. You can't have him with no shaky offensive line, man. You can't. So I think the Buccaneers, they're on the clock with this, right now. What are you gonna do to make this team get better? Because you got the pieces on offense to win. You just not, Brady's in. I think Brady may be in a different scheme that he's not used to working in yet. Probably has some philosophical differences between Arians and Brady. And what do? You're gonna fire Bruce Arians and bring in a new head coach. You have like a 2-year window to get to one Super Bowl. I don't know if it's not happening this year, but Brady look old. You know what I'm saying? Admit it. You bring that pressure up the middle, like up front, like that, man. He just. I've seen this as a constant thing, man. He does not have success. So it's you can't really say that. You can't really put it all on Bruce Arians. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Because you're seeing Brady. I'm seeing things that Brady never done in New England, man. I don't see. He got picks, man. He got a lot of interceptions. Get sacked a lot. Pressure got constant in his face. And it's wild, man. It's wild. But that's the only way that if they to get this thing on the right ship, on the right track in the draft. I mean, they have to address these issues with the offensive line. Rebuild that offensive line, possibly through free agency. I mean, I don't know how great their cap situation is after these transactions that they've made. But I don't know if it could be rectified, this season. And the talk has been out about how Bruce Arians, it did not ask Brady, what type of plays do he like? What did he do in New England? And I read an article, on the Athletic about this topic, written by Michael Lombardi, NFL, the senior writer for the NFL section of the Athletic, and it's a pretty good piece. I like the Athletic. If there's a outlet that I would like to mimic my brand around, it would be the Athletic, because it's just like the way the content is written, the pieces that they put out. But the article, man, it tells a lot about what's going on in Tampa Bay between Arians and Brady. So I'm gonna just read a little bit of what it says right here. The Bucs problems start with the offense and the philosophical differences between Arians and Brady. The teamwork between the two is not intentionally lacking, yet their view of how to win games week after week does differ significantly. Significantly, those differences lie in moving the ball, winning games, and most importantly, playing complementary football in all three phases to give the team the best chance to win the game on that specific night Sunday against that specific opponent. Brady learned winning football on a week to week basis. His philosophical education of the game started each week with one question: what must we do this week to give us the best chance to win the game this Sunday? And those answers varied from running it 50 times to passing every down. The offense was always adjusted based on the weaknesses of the defense. Whereas Arians' philosophy centers on his offense, his quest for big plays, striking down the field, leaving the defense and special teams alone as they operate independently toward the ultimate goal. Bruce is not changing what he does. He will alter the plays, alter the routes, but he's looking to make big plays down the field and attack. His call sheet is set up to find biscuits as a reward for throwing it down the field, and if sacks or interceptions occur, then the next series, Arians will double down on looking for more big plays. That's pretty much accurate. Bruce Arians, if you notice anything about Bruce Arians, his track record working with quarterbacks, you saw it with Jameis Winston, and you saw it when in Arizona with the Cardinals with Carson Palmer. Those guys, they put up a lot of big numbers, but they turned over a lot. So to me, it's almost like he's like a version of Mike D'Antoni to a certain extent. Great on offense, knows what he's doing, but kind of leaves all the defensive side of things, let them do what they do, and not operate as a one unit. They say it here in the article, you know. But Brady, man, I would say I'm not gonna. For me, it's just for me though. I'm not gonna blame everything on Bruce Arians and not absolve Brady of everything because don't put anything on Brady because he goes out there and he has to make these plays. And it's a new offense. I mean, dude, what you expect? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting Arians to change up his offense. You know, he went to Tampa Bay because of those weapons. That's why Brady went to that team. You know, and Arians already stated on record saying that he wasn't changing his offense. You know, so I'm gonna just read it right here. Let's check it out. When Brady signed Tampa, Arians made it abundantly clear he was not changing his offense. After all, he is the quarterback whisperer, or so his book says. So therefore, why would he even consider changing at the tender age of 68? He's in his last coaching job. Why change now? And Brady, at the age of 43, is not able to change either. He has never been the best deep ball thrower. As that is not his game. Exactly. Outside of Randy Moss years, when have you known Brady to be a deep ball thrower? So, only time will tell with this situation. I think Brady's getting old. No matter who's the head coach. Another thing is, you're not in the AFC East anymore, or you're not in the AFC period, where you can pretty much dominate teams, and you're playing against teams that don't know how to take advantage of the mistakes that you make, you or your team, the rest of your football team make. You're playing the NFC, you're playing with far better quarterbacks, offensive-minded head coaches all over the place. You got Sean Payton, Sean McVay. Let's see, who else? um, Doug Peterson for a certain extent. You got Matt LaFleur, the guy in Green Bay, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson. Come on, man. You're not gonna be able to do these things that you were doing in the AFC and get away with it. You know, in teams, film don't lie, man. Is accurate. Pressure up front is killing Tom Brady, and there's nothing he can do about it. Even I don't think if you bring in the type of head coach that like a Josh McDaniel that could bring back the Brady offense with the quick passes to the running backs and the little small wide receivers. I don't think it's gonna happen. It might not happen. I won't say it won't happen. It might not happen. Because you're playing against better teams. It's stiffer competition. You got Matt Ryan. You got Matt Ryan in your division. Drew Brees, Matt Ryan, Teddy Bridgewater. You got three solid opponents on the other side of the football. You're not playing in the AFC East where you got Josh Allen, who has his moments. Who's gotten a lot better since Brady's left the division. You ain't playing the New York Jets, Sam Darnold. Not the Miami. Well, the Miami Dolphins even gotten better. So, are we really? Is it really Arians' fault? Is the new head coach gonna change things? You got this tough competition in that NFC. But I already say what I have to say, man. You fix this you got to rebuild that offensive line, man. And I don't know their cap situation to where they can go out and grab the best offensive lineman that can be available. You might have to go to the draft and do it. That's even a stretch right there because even though offensive liners are easy, the concept of learning it at the professional level is easy. It doesn't work that way all the time, and we've seen it this year. But that's all I got for right now, man. You listen to this on Spotify, YouTube, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. You listen to it on Spotify, Spreaker, like the podcast, subscribe to it, give me a follow. Let me know how you feel in the comment section below. About the situation, do you think Brady's getting old? Do you think it's Bruce Arians' fault, or is it just a combination of both? And do you think the Bucs will go far in the playoffs this year? That's all I got for you for right now. Check out sportstalk365.com/Saints for latest content. Well, not Saints, but sportstalk365.com for latest content on the NFL, the NBA, New Orleans Saints, LSU Tigers, and the Memphis basketball and football programs. Have a blessed day. Peace.